Chapter 7 continued. What if it was you leaving early? Let's say you went to the barber shop for your monthly trim. Your barber cuts your hair on one side, and then he just stops and asks for his money. He says, "I need to cut out a few minutes early today." What are you going to do? Give him his money and enjoy your new look? No. You're going to tell him he better finish the job right now, and next time you're probably going to go to Supercuts. So why do some guys in the union construction business leave before the shift is over? I don't know. Maybe they think they're entitled to it. Maybe that was the old way of doing business. But what if you were paying the tab? Job walk-offs and disruptions. Walking off or disrupting a job is one of the worst things you can do as a union craftsperson. Do not do it. Some guys think that jurisdiction is worth a walk-off. Some guys think their own personal beef is worth a slowdown or disruption. Some guys think that what other crafts are doing or not doing is worth a walk-off. Some guys are missing the boat. The only acceptable reason for walking off the job is a major safety issue, and I'm not talking about petty stuff either. I'm talking about risking life and limb. If that's the case and the foreman refuses to do anything about it, then you can walk. Just be sure to report the incident to your union immediately. No working person in America or Canada walks off the job. From a janitor at McDonald's to the President of the United States, from cops and firemen to nurses and soldiers. Nobody else does it, and we're no different. Even if you think you're getting the short end of the stick somehow, you just can't walk. Walk-offs are one of the reasons we lost our asses in the marketplace. Project owners will go non-union every time if we pull this shit. Jurisdiction, not a license to lounge. Some guys don't want to do anything outside their work or craft. Hey, it's not my job. Fine. But if you think you're helping the union movement by standing around while another union guy is busting his ass, then you are sadly mistaken. Everybody on the team needs to play an A game as a team. You're not too important to do whatever's needed. Nobody is. In the NFL, even the quarterback has to block on a reverse, even if he gets flattened. It's a matter of pride to contribute. Don't abuse jurisdiction, but don't use it as an excuse either. Stay off the cell phone. Let's keep this simple. The only people who talk on a phone at work are directory assistants, telephone solicitors, and hot talk porn operators. Now, unless you're one of these, and I am sincerely hoping you're not, stay off your phone at work. No one else answers a cell phone, interrupts their work, and talks while others are working unless it's a family emergency. Your date for Friday night is not a family emergency. Stay off the phone at work. Care of tools. A lot of guys look at the contractor's tools as disposable items. Goggles, gloves, shovels, wrenches, pumps, jacks, and other small tools. They act like tools and equipment grow on trees, and it doesn't matter if you lose or break them. What about you? Do you think it matters? What if it was you, your tools? Let's say your neighbor comes over to borrow your drill. He still hasn't returned the level in the WD-40 he borrowed a couple weeks ago. You bring it up and he says, "Well, you could just buy some other ones, right?" What are you going to do? Hand over the DeWalt? Yeah, right. You're going to tell him you want your stuff back and no, he can't borrow your drill. It's the same way on the job. Treat your employer's tools like they were your own. The crew. Brothers, bastards, or both. Who is the crew on a job site? A lot of changing faces, all working towards a common goal. At its best, it makes you happy to go to work every day. At its worst, it'll make you want to spend a lot more time with your old pal, Bud Weiser. At its best, the crew is a bunch of rowdy brothers, a NASCAR pit crew, an NFL Pro Bowl starting team, a well-oiled machine, and a great group of guys. But at its worst, the crew is a dysfunctional family. It's petty and small-minded. It's worried about personalities instead of the work. It's an ongoing power struggle and a bunch of minor league dropouts. Your crew is your job site family. I'm not saying you have to love them. You don't even have to like them. There'll be people that will get on your nerves, but there will also be people that you like and respect. Either way, you got to work with them, so you might as well make the best of it. If your crew interacts with humor and brotherhood, life will be good. If there's non-stop conflict, it won't. The crew, your role. You can't control what other people do. You can only control yourself and your responses to them. What you bring to the crew can be positive or negative. It's always up to you. When I was on a crew, I was young and green, so I contributed by being the do-anything guy. Shit jobs? No problem. Forgot something? I'll go get it. Something extra needed? I'll do it. Why? Because I wanted to be seen as a good guy who could be counted on. Even if I couldn't be the most skilled worker, I could still be useful as the go-to guy on the crew. That kind of attitude earned me a lot of respect from day one, and I'm sure that's how I earned leadership roles in almost every job I've ever had. It was always up to me, and I was never too important to do any job. Advice: be your own man or woman and chart your own course on the crew. It's up to nobody but you. The Nifty 50. Here are 50 quick tips and reminders to help make you a more successful journeyman. Number 1, gas up your car the night before work. Number 2, never cash your check at a bar. Number 3, don't burn bridges at any company. 4, go to the doctor when you need to. Number 5, earn respect above all else. 6, compliment coworkers when they deserve it. 7, coach coworkers when they need it. 8, quit smoking, or at least cut down. 9, take advantage of any and all union-provided training. 10, mentor an apprentice. 11, if you're an apprentice, find a mentor. Number 12, if you know the industry isn't for you, find something else that fits and that you like. 13, clean up at the end of shift, not 20 minutes early. 14, do your share of shit work. 15, learn people's names. Number 16, know the boss's name, face, and truck. 17, believe in yourself. 18, eat breakfast. 19, don't take a bad day on the job home with you. Number 20, don't bring home issues to work. 21, if everybody at work hates you, get a dog. 22, more than one hangover a month is a very bad sign. 23, learn CPR. 24, don't shortcut safety for production. Number 25, don't shortcut quality for production. 26, don't shortcut production for socializing. 27, ask for more if you deserve it. 28, push for foreman if you want it. 29, learn your company's history. 30, splurge for quality boots. 31, drink tons of water when it's hot. 32, no horseplay. 33, learn a couple of good jokes. 34, don't lend your stuff. 35, don't borrow stuff. 36, don't lend money on the job. 37, don't borrow money on the job. 38, put things back. 39, check that crew truck one more time to make sure you've got what you need every morning. 40, become friends with the dispatcher. 41, be someone people look up to. 42, never put yourself above others. 43, go to union meetings. 44, be proud of yourself. 45, show up early. Number 46, save up for something you really want and pay for it in cash. 47, do something real nice for your spouse at least once a month. 48, stand up for others on the job when it's right, even if it's unpopular. 49, give this book or CD to someone else on your job site. Number 50, make sure loving your kids is your first priority.